A picture-perfect evening in Winnipeg as Friday Night Football rolls into Princess Auto Stadium for the first of two meetings between the Bombers and the Tiger Cats. 19 yards on 3 carries for Brady Oliveira, and they go back to him again, tracked down behind this time by Barlow. Stanley Bryant is down, and they're going to take a look. He's on one knee. They'll take a look at Bryant early in this one, and they're going to help him off on what looked like a nothing play. Kind of looked like he was about to line back up for the next play, and then went down on one knee.
Yeah, that just kind of suddenly, and you can see, I mean, he's struggling.
But a rather bizarre start to this football game. We'll step away one more time here as they bring out the stretcher for Stanley Bryant, who appears to be in some discomfort. Ely into the game at right guard, 2nd and 10. 3-man pressure. Collaros down the field for Lawler. Defended well and incomplete, and Castillo will trot out on the field for a field goal attempt. 43-yarder for Castillo. 30 of 37 on the season, and that one is up and through. And the Bombers put points on the board. And 2.
Yeah, it needed to be either faster or a whole lot taller.
Back to Brady on a little bit of a draw. He's got a first down. Broke another tackle, takes it inside the 20. And Brady Oliveira is rumbling here in the first quarter for the Bombers. And a short attempt here for Castillo inside 20 yards. That is up, and it is through, and Castillo's got a couple of field goals, and the Bombers have a 6-0 lead. Rookie reception record. We'll see if they can find him somewhere. Down the field for Tim White, that'll work. As they connect with White down to the 40, and that might be his biggest play of the entire season.
Yeah, exactly.
Season long was 28, that one goes for 30. Here's Mitchell, the fake, looks down the field, near side, back to Tim White, he's got it again. Cuts it back, trying to find some space. And he's popped. 2nd and 10 for bo-levi here. 3 options out to his left. Looks to his right, throws to his right, towards the end zone. Oh, almost one-handed by Bridges, but it falls incomplete. Legiel, 90% on the season. This one from 27. At a place he used to call home, and he smooths that one through. Collaros' first 6 completions have gone to 6 different receivers on the run. Out to his right, looking down the field. Drops it in there to Wilson for a first down. Last time out. A work from the 15. Collaros gives it away, picked off, taken away by Peters. His 3rd interception of the season, and that'll silence the crowd.
Only Hamilton Tiger Cats still on the roster who has an interception this year.
And they only have 5 all season, lowest total in the league. Look at this for White. He's got some speed on the far side. Finally sort of ran into some traffic over there. 2nd and 6 for Mitchell. 3-man pressure. Sits in the pocket now, right in his face. They'll get there and take him down. Nowhere to go. It's Hallett. First of the season. Jamison Sheen lays this one out there. Bird away, takes it just inside the 35. And that ball is popped out, scooped up by the Bombers, and now a chance to go. It's Ayers to the end zone, got it. Touchdown, Winnipeg. Michael Ayers leads the team in special teams tackles, finds the fumble, and finishes.
To the outside.
2nd and 16. Collaros scrambling around the pocket again. There's a flag as he takes off and slides ahead, and another late flag, I believe, for the contact on the quarterback as he was sliding, but we'll have to sort this out.
Roughing the passer, Hamilton, number 94. It'll be an automatic first down for Winnipeg.
It's a 2nd and 10. Brady Oliveira will stand in to the left of Collaros. Collaros near side, that one hops into Wilson, and that'll bring up 3rd down and a field goal attempt for Sergio Castillo. 41-yard attempt for Castillo, and that is up, and that is through with 3 seconds on the clock. Winnipeg in full control here late in the half, leading 16-3 in front of a sold-out crowd.
This is a shot they got to take.
3rd and 2. Bo-levi up under center. Turns, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, dumps off the Bridges, and they got the first down in creative fashion. 2nd and 4. Bell will stand in to the left of bo-levi. Mitchell throwing here on the run out to his right, down the field for Tim White. He's got him just outside the 10. And Tim White comes up big for his quarterback again. Mitchell gives it to Bell. Bell down to the 5, to the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, Hamilton.
And a lot of credit for this drive goes back a couple of plays to the decision to gamble. On 3rd down, keep the drive alive. The Hamilton Tiger Cats make it pay off in a big way. Look to blanket the Bombers with coverage.
Collaros down the field, and that's intercepted. Stepping in underneath the receiver, Collaros looks like he's looking for a flag. Leonard stepped in. That's his first interception of the season, and the Ticats defense has taken it away from the Bombers. He has not even attempted one from 50 yet this year. 1 for 1 tonight. Leggio to make it a 3-point game from 50 on the dot. That is up, and it is good. Leggio with a season-long.
Or defending. They are working from parts of the field that they wouldn't normally be accustomed to confuse opposing quarterbacks, and we see the results. Bombers are the 2nd stingiest team in the league right now, guys.
Creeping up towards 100 for the 4th time this year. They'll give it to him again. That'll be 100, and he's got a first down. And a drive featuring Brady Oliveira, never a bad idea for the Bombers. Castillo perfect so far tonight, looking to go to 4 for 4. 45 yards just inside the left hash. That is up, and no doubt about it, Castillo remains perfect. Capacity crowd at Princess Auto Stadium trying to get behind this defense. Mitchell lays one out. That is complete down inside the 30. O'Leary Orange against his former club. 1st and goal from the Winnipeg 6. Ticats look to tie the game. They'll give it to Bell, and he's in. Touchdown, Hamilton. 2nd of the game for Greg Bell. And just like that, we're tied at 19. This is usually Brady time right here, so there's a storyline to follow.
Seeing ghosts out there when you make a decision on where you want to go with the ball.
2nd and 10. Collaros in trouble, taken down from behind. Usher again.
Yeah, Usher's 2nd sack of the ball game. He came into this game with only 1.
Well, the Bombers' offense is back on the field, but Brady Oliveira remains on the sideline. This is what we think caused the issue.
Yeah, it takes a pretty good helmet to the knee on that hit with his knee in an extended position. Katsantonis delivering the hit. Admire these guys who do it regardless.
2nd and 10 for Collaros. That pocket closes quickly. He has to throw as he was grabbed. 2nd and 8. Mitchell on the run to his right, down the field. And is it taken away? Alexander was right there. There's going to be a conversation. Bombers fans think he has it.
Winnipeg is challenging the previous ruling of Hamilton being down with contact.
And we'll take a look here at the tail end of this. Tim White coming back to get the football. It's through his hands. So I think
it's just an incomplete pass.
I'm not sure that it actually hit the ground, though. You know, what I'm seeing is Alexander. Because when it comes into White, it goes through his arms, yeah. Like, I think Alexander is the guy who keeps the ball from hitting the turf.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Winnipeg will be charged a timeout.
Wow. Not enough.
Yeah,
Not enough. straight away from 45. That is up, and it is wide left. Legio misses it, and it's brought away and back out beyond the 10. Gonna have a chance here. 1st and 10. Collaros, far side. That's up for grabs. Intercepted. Oh boy! Ticats take it away. 3rd interception of the game for Collaros. That might do it. Zach Collaros this season now. 5 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Once again, looking for that 4-point cushion. This is straight away, and that is up. And this time he gets the job done. Hamilton leads 23-19 with 1:48 on the clock.
So they got 3 plays.
Got to get to the end zone. 4 options. Wide side right for Collaros. Looks to the left side. Hauled in. Wilson stops just shy.
Let's take a look at again as Wilson goes up.
Oh,
he loses the ball.
That ball is incomplete. Collaros with Lawler and Dembski both in the slot to his left. Collaros looks that way, throws that way, touchdown Winnipeg! Kenny Lawler's got it, and the Bombers go on top late. What a finish here in the Peg. Clock ticks down. Hit 0 here. Bo-Levi in trouble, avoids pressure on the run to his right, heaves one down.